Father, welcome to Danny's channel. How y'all doing? Today, guys, I am going to share with you being being crystal clear of the latest at Asebu, the Pan-African village. 5,000 acres of land. It was back in October last year that I introduced you to Byron and Flo, who are represent the management team at Asebu on that project, the Pan-African Village. And it is time to get a proper update as to what is going on down there. And questions have been fielded to me over those past months. As I said, it's October this year will be 1 year. And I've learned a lot since then, and I'm still learning about what's taking place on that project, the Pan-African Village, and movements, right? And so I am heading to have them back on the channel because Byron also indicated to me he wanted to come back on and let the global space knows exactly what's taking place. And there are questions that I believe questions that need to be answered. And so once you view the content and whether you have acquired plots, interested in acquiring plots for building on Asebu, there are some things that I think you may need to know. So that will be much clearer for you. And so some of the things that I'm going to put to Byron. So I'm just giving you a quick pre-Q&A, not the A yet, pre-questions. And I expect to get the answers. And what you're going to expect from this one-on-one with Byron and Flo second time around. First of all, we were told phase one. Well, phase one is sold out. So you're looking at phase two. How many houses have been built on phase one? Would you like to know? Also, are there plots on phase one that 2 years has expired for those persons who obtained or received their indentures as yet? If so, are they definitely going to lose the plot? What if there are persons who obtain plots on phase one? And guess what, guys? And we're talking, these are obviously persons from the diaspora. Guess what? Things happen, whatever the reasons, they're not coming to Ghana to live in the near future. And so therefore, they're not going to be building. Can they sell their plot or plots to someone else? If they are not able to do so, can they ask the office to do so on their behalf so that they can recoup the 1,200 US dollars or more for the administrative costs. So it will not be a total loss. Does the Asebu office handle that? Because it's obviously will be a transfer of the indenture. Infrastructure. Who pays for the infrastructure, i.e. the roads, drainage, all that comes along with infrastructure? So you pay 1,200 US dollars, 1,200 US dollars, and you obtain that for per plot. And you're going to get your home built. Do you contribute towards the infrastructure? How is that cost arrived at? Guys, it's important to know, because separate and apart from you acquiring your plots, your cost just does not end there. And the only other thing is building your house, home. What is the additional cost and how is that arrived? What is the pace of building X amount of years in? Yes? Because at the end of the day, the whole purpose of acquiring the plots on Asebu, based with the 2-year window you have to start putting something on to show ownership, i.e. starting with a fence wall or whatever. What is the pace? Because you have persons who are coming in, they don't know anybody, and they say they want to come in if they get that plot and build to live. What if somebody is building? You're now on phase 2. And there are plots to their right or plots to their left or even in front that absolutely nothing is going on. What you're going to have? Bush upon bush. Bush, 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 bush. How do you address that? That's just a couple of the questions that I want to field to Byron. There are some other more questions, but I'm just leaving that for you right now. So guys, stay tuned and wait for that, because Byron has also assured me that there are some other things in play, and I think that will be beneficial for all of you out in the global space. Because one thing I will always say, one size shoes does not fit all, and costs have gone up worldwide. It's not just a Ghana thing. But what I do know, when it comes onto your budget, and if you're determined that you want to acquire a plot and build your home, I am saying that you may get a price to the right, another price to the center, another price to our left, and we can take it any which way. You may very well find something within your budget. So you need to know what's out there, what are the options, because at the end of the day, one size shoes does not fit all. And so, you know, what Byron has mentioned to me, and I'm going to get him on, as I said, to bring that, because it sounds rather interesting and exciting, you know, because never ever feel that you are priced out. That's the whole idea. 5,000 acres, it's a lot of acres. But what is extremely important is that don't just ride on your emotion. Be very clear that you are in fact intending to take up residence when you obtain that plot, so you do not end up losing what you had invested in. Okay, so again, stay tuned, right? When you come back, we're having Byron and Flo on the channel. Thank you, subscribers. You're always patient and waiting on when Dianes brings out her content, which is extremely part-time. So I'm grateful for that. All right, so hold tight. Soon come back. Merase. God bless.